Hello, my name is Aaron Bailey, and in today's video we're going to look at a couple of tools available to help troubleshoot serial connections and cables. So let's dive in. First, let's look at the serial cables and the ports where they are connected. Here is the back of a Voiceware 4.1 system. As you can see, there are two serial connections. The top port is 0 and the bottom is 1. Next, we see here a standard serial cable. It is wise to keep spare cables on hand and have different gendered pairs. We also recommend buying pre-made cables. They are cheap and will save time making and checking cables. Lastly, we see a serial to USB cable. As we will see next, these cables are required to connect Voiceware or a PMS to your computer for testing. Next, we're going to look at the Serial Simulator program. This program is available on the Phonesuite website under the reseller login and from a link in the PMS interface help page. This program can be run on a laptop connected to Voiceware via a serial to USB adapter. Once connected, Voiceware believes it's talking to a PMS system. Let's look at the Serial Simulator application and see how it works. At the top, there are three modes that the Serial Simulator can operate under. ACK-NAC receiver simply responds NAC to any received ACK signals. This mode is used for basic cable testing and will also display any billable calls posted. Note that in this mode, at the bottom of the window, you can change the characters that the Serial Simulator expects and will reply with. This is an advanced setting and does not normally need to be changed. Next is the PMS sender mode. This mode allows you to send a test check-in or just about any other message you wish to test. Normally, a check-in is attempted and only the room number is changed. There are many other messages that could be sent, including checkouts, name changes, status code updates, and others as seen here. However, these are not normally used. If a check-in message works, any other type of message will also be transmitted successfully. Lastly is the Hobus A sender mode. This mode can be used to send a billable call. Normally, you would not send a billable call to Voiceware, but would instead connect your laptop to the PMS system and send a billable call to the PMS. The room number is again normally the only thing changed. Below the mode settings are the COM port and serial settings. The COM port is the port the USB to serial adapter has been mapped to on your computer. Normally, this is mapped to a port below 8, but could be anything up to 64. Normally, you can test the COM ports one at a time until the debug window changes from opening COM port X failed to opening COM port X done. If unsure what COM port to use, check your computer's hardware settings. This port must be open before continuing. Next, the serial settings need to be set. They must match with what is set in Voiceware if connecting there, or what the PMS is set to if connecting there. The serial settings can be viewed from Voiceware from the settings page, then PMS configuration. ACK-NAC testing can be performed by simply connecting a laptop running Serial Simulator to Voiceware, setting the correct serial settings, and then enabling the default PMS interface. After a short time, Voiceware should send an ACK, and the Serial Simulator should respond with NAC. Note that this simple test, if successful, proves that the serial port on Voiceware and the cabling being used is good. If needed, once the basic ACK-NAC test is successful, a check-in can be performed by changing the mode to PMS sender mode. Edit the room number if needed and click send. Voiceware should then display a check-in message being received and processed. The rooms page should also then reflect that a guest is checked in. We are next going to turn our attention to sertest. This is a tool that is currently only accessible from the command line that will test the serial ports on Voiceware. To begin, you must connect a loopback tester to one or both serial interfaces. These testers can be purchased online or created using the wiring diagram pictured. Once connected, log into the Voiceware system's command line and enter the command sudo-i. Next, enter the command sertest. The command will then test both serial interfaces. As you can see here, I have a loopback tester connected to just one port, so that only one port passes. This test sends every letter and numbers 0 through 9, along with a few special characters. Doing this proves that the serial ports on the Voiceware system are working correctly. This concludes our look at the tools available for troubleshooting serial ports and cables available to you. As always, if you have any questions, please reach out to us at support and we'll be happy to help you.